Hey guys, welcome, guys. Today we're going to be discussing something that everyone needs to hear: hustle culture. Well, if you're in favor of it, don't get too excited because it's dying right now in 2025. And what's replacing it? Well, you're going to find that out, guys. Welcome to Savage 10, where I deliver real truth that maybe even your ears are sensitive to hear, but we need to hear it, even if it pisses off the common person. Savage 10, guys, delivering it in 10 minutes or less, right? That's what the show is about. The 10-minute shot of clarity you didn't know you needed. Today, we're burying something that dominated in the 2010s and 2020s, the hustle culture. You know the vibe: sleep when you're dead, rise and grind, 100-hour weeks, 4 side hustles, and bragging about the burnout like it's an Olympic sport. I've been there, guys. In 2025, that whole religion is collapsing in real time. And no, it's not because everyone suddenly got lazy, some to some degree, but it's dying for 5 very clear, very measurable reasons. Let's go through them fast. The data finally caught up. In 2024 and 2025, studies from Stanford, WHO, and Gallup are all saying the same thing. Working more than 50 to 55 hours a week actually drops productivity and skyrockets health costs, as well as mental illness to a degree. Companies like Microsoft, Japan, and a dozen of U.S. firms tested 4-day weeks with full pay, revenue that went up, sick days that went down, and the motivation that almost disappeared. Folks, the math no longer supports the hustle myth. Number 2, Gen Z and young millennials simply refuse. They watch their parents get more or less strangled after 30 loyal years. They entered the workforce during lockdowns and saw that the world doesn't end if you just simply log off at 5 p.m. Quiet quitting, bare minimum Mondays, and the viral act your wage movement aren't laziness, folks. They're antibodies against a system that overpromised and underdelivered. Number 3, AI made 80-hour weeks look ridiculous. Simply in 2023, you had to grind to stay ahead. In 2025, Grok, Gemini, and even Meta through Facebook and a dozen specialized AI agents write code, they draft a copy, and they edit the videos and run customer support faster than any exhausted human could ever imagine. The new flex isn't how many hours you put in, it's how fast you can delegate the machines and still ship world-class work within the 30 hours a week. Now, the burnout became impossible to hide. Where do I go with that? Social media used to glorify red-eye flights and 4 a.m. cold plunges. Now the algorithm rewards vulnerability. The top performing Reels and TikToks in 2024 through 2025, people terrifying and tearfully quitting toxic jobs, showing their ADHD diagnosis, or admitting they take anxiety meds. Authenticity now outperforms performative grinding 10 to 1. And lastly, folks, the new status symbol flipped. 10 years ago, you proved you made it with a Rolex and a Lambo. In 2025, the flex is boundaries. It's I haven't opened my laptop this weekend. I take every Friday off in summer. I make 6 figures working 25 hours a week. Well, that time wealth bet money wealth, folks. So if the hustle culture is dying, what's being born? Three new philosophies are taking over, and they're not anti work, they're anti stupid work, which calm ambition, which has a high output with low stress. Think 35 focus hours, deep work blocks, and ruthless priorities. Enoughism, defending your enough number, right? For a life after you hit it. Human first capitalism. Companies that win in 2025 are the ones offering 4-day weeks, unlimited PTO people actually take, and a mental health salary. That's a lot, folks. That's a lot. Look at the evidence right now. December 2025, Best Camp, Bolt, Buffer, and a growing chunk of tech have been fully 4-day week for years and are crushing competitors stuck in 2019 thinking. Iceland's national-wide 4-day week trial is now permanent government policy. Even Wall Street firms are quietly experimenting with no meeting Wednesdays and focus Fridays. Folks, the takeover is simply it's so simple that even a 5-year-old can more or less figure it out. Working harder than everyone else is no longer the cheat code. Working smarter, protecting your health, and using the tools of 2025 is the new unfair advantage. So if you're still romancing 80-hour weeks in 2025, you're dedicated. You're just late to the new game. That's it for today, guys. Drop a comment or DM me. Are you still hustling or have you already made the switch? I read every single one of these new visions, and you should too. Guys, thank you very much for tuning us in on Savage 10. Remember, guys, we have episodes every Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays with these quick episodes. I'm Savage, known as Michael Gardner. And until next time, guys, take it easy.